Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying caught up in your classes and getting things done. We're kind of on the last stretch. We have about a month left until the end of the school year. And so, can you believe it? We've done online learning. For my class, on B days, you just need to finish your comic. As soon as you finish your final draft comic, you are done for my class. So if you finish that in 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. You can work at your own pace. But as soon as you finish it and you're done with it, you are done with my class. And so at least that's one less class you have to worry if you get ahead. However, today I want to focus on images. So as you can see, I've gone through, I have all of my backgrounds in, and then as you can see, I still have my text box showing, hey, this is what this slide is going to be about. So the next step is adding your images, and it's kind of like background in regards to dragging it over or save or copy and paste. But I first want to show you some things that you need to pay attention to. So we're going to look for my first image, Superman. Yes, you have to do it in a completely different tab for your images because if you tried to Google images in the actual Google Slides, it doesn't give you as many options for images. So let's go ahead. Superman, it's going to pull up. And of course, as you already know, we go to images. Now, there are some images both from the movie and cartoon. I'm not a fan of the movie images, so again, I'm going to tweak my search like we did with our background. You might have to tweak it a little bit, go back and change things. And then we have some images. All right, so as I'm looking, once you find one, you can do the typical grab and drag and paste, or just let go. As you can see with my image, I have it here, but notice I have this white background. Now, when it comes to your images, I want them to be cohesive and I want them to look like they are actually in this scene and part of my background. This doesn't look like it's part of the background. So what we need to do, and this is an important step, sorry, is you need to go back to images. Now, you can find images that don't have that white background, but there's a specific way you need to do it. So first, you go up to right here and you click Tools. Now, when you click on this button, it gives you options around right here, and we are focused on the color. Now, when you click on color, you click Transparent. Now, as you can see, it pulls up different images. It has my same image, but it looks exactly like the image earlier, but now it's a transparent background. And this next step is another important step that you can't miss. Because if I just click right here and drag it, notice it still has that white background. And I want to get rid of this white background. So even though I selected transparent, the next step I need to do to actually get that transparent background is I just need to click on the image once. Now, when you click on the image, it pulls it up over here, and notice now instead of it being a white background, it's checkered. It's gray and white. That means the background is now actually transparent. So I click on it once, it pulls up over here. Now I can click and drag, and notice you can tell the difference already. There's no white background. So when I paste it, look at that. So much better without that white background. And now I can size it to my scene to make sure it fits, and I can get rid of these two. And it looks a lot better. Even if you just do side-by-side comparison, you can tell, hey, my image looks like it's part of the background. And this is why I wanted your background to go to the back, because as we layer those images on, you want your background to stay in the back. So I have my image, it's in there, great. Now I can start looking for more images for my slides. Now, you don't have to use the same image for every slide. So let's say I'm looking and I'm going through and ooh, look at this one. he's doing kind of an angry face, not angry face, but sort of an angry face, and it looks like he's punching through. Well, I need an image for my breaking through the wall Superman right here. So notice I have Superman, so I have Superman on this one, and I found the image I'm going to use. Again, I clicked on it once, and notice there is a checkered background. I'm going to use this image so I can go through and drop it. So you don't have to have the same image for every single slide. You can switch it up to which would work the best and use that. So now he's kind of punching through the brick and we see him coming through. I'm going to go back to the first slide. So I have Superman. I need to do Batman as well. So another way you can do transparent backgrounds is, I'm going to go to right here, and you can do your regular Google search, and then you can add the terms just transparent background. So you can just type it in right there instead of having to do the tools and the color, changing it to background. So if I go Batman, transparent background, again, as you can see, I have a bunch of images, but I can't just pull this, or let's see, what image should I use? Maybe I'll use this one. I can't just drag it from here and drop it because, again, it will have that white background and I don't want that white background. What you need to do is you need to click on it and make sure it has that checkered background. If it doesn't have this checkered background, it will not be transparent. So make sure you are watching for that. Now I can take it and drag it, and now it will have a transparent background. Maybe. Okay. Again, if it's big, that's fine. Go up in the corner. Whoops, not that. Clicked on the wrong one. This one, if I click on this, I can size it down. I can get rid of that one, and there we go. Whoops, I'm moving all sorts of things around. And there's my other image. So it looks so much better without that background. Again, I noticed that I have this one where he's kind of punching through. I can use that again on my breaking through slide where I need Batman. Come back over here and drag it over. So that's how you create your images, or not create them, but that's how you add your images. You just Google them and you make sure you have that transparent background, and then you add it and layer it. Okay, so that's how you add your images. If you need to go back and rewatch this video, absolutely do it as many times as you need to as you're creating this. So now the next step is just going through, adding all of your characters to your slides. If you have any questions, you can email me and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy and I look forward to seeing your comments.